Analysts have been trying to estimate the coronavirus fallout for some time now, and estimates for US GDP in 2020 have been coming down by the day. Currently, the average consensus for Q2 US GDP ranges between -8 and -15, with Goldman Sachs leading the charge, predicting a whopping -24%. To give you a sense of the magnitude of the loss in GDP, the biggest fall on record was recorded in Q1 of 1958, when US GDP dropped by about 10% during the so-called Eisenhower recession. So if Goldman Sachs' prediction comes true, the drop in GDP for Q2 will be more than double the previous record. Having said that, analysts are also predicting a comeback in Q3 and Q4, with most estimates predicting a 2 to 3% drop in GDP for the US for the entire year and around 4% for Europe. However, as the coronavirus scare ends, European GDP is predicted to rise over 5% in 2021, and US GDP rising about 3 to 4% as well. So overall, we will witness a sharp drop in economic activity during the first 2 quarters of the year. Overall, things will not be that catastrophic for the entire year, and in most cases by 2021 we will have recovered most, if not all, of the lost GDP of 2020. As I said in a previous video, the main problem is not liquidity, at least not in the banking system, but a loss of revenue in the real economy. As such, a type of TARP is needed, but for the real economy this time. In my mind, this has to include a debt backstop for many sectors or companies to prevent their demise and a permanent destruction of production capabilities. The oil and gas sector is just one sector that comes to mind. As such, the $4 trillion lifeline that the US Congress is preparing to extend to the real economy is in the right direction. And while we do not have the details yet, I hope that part of it has to do with guaranteeing or backstopping debt.